Our Future Stars is the name of this tournament. Has a new ingoa, he Whetū Anamata. People will still call it the Rowdies. Whistles blowing, we're underway, first half. With of course the Gold Coast up against Waikato. These youngsters giving it their all. Coming up to their third touch. As they edge closer to the 7 metre line, does Waikato against the Gold Coast. One foundation gazebo in the background who brings you our replays that we have during the game, but also is part of one of many corporate sponsors who are part of this event as well, and we say a big ngā mihi koutou to you all as well. Thank you very much as we get back into it. Waikato 1 to go. Here's the last play. Trying to get out wide. No, one more to go here, okay. Ball to ground here. The Gold Coast will hit the ball to bring it out. Just a big mihi, big thank you go now to the lovely lady who came over earlier when I was in the commentary with one of our Gold Coast whanaunga who joined me co-commentating Kaya, and she brought us over some beautiful little tonga. Beautiful little portai to keep that sun out if we had any around the tournament. But a bucket had to keep the rain out at the same time. Gold Coast on attack, and it will be a penalty for the Gold Coast at the moment. Tap and go, little man. Let's get some momentum going for the team that have been here for just over a week. Some arrived on Friday. They're here also to play at the tournament at Hopu Hopu. Gold Coast controlling this ball in the set of play. 1-2 play going out, and damn, boom, slam dunk. First points will go to the Gold Coast. 1-0 as that rain does turn up. Here's the One Foundation replay. Little play here, short 1-2, and here comes the slam dunk. Just like that. Waikato get back on the half. Getting prepared to get back into the normal role of a set of 6. One touch there. Gets over the 10, here's touch 2. Just a 1-2 play. Touch 3. 3 more to go. 2 to go here from Waikato. They work it on the width. 5th and last to go. Little in and out, stepping around, looking for a support play. Little pass, but well intercepted by the Gold Coast. With the young man with the orange shoes, you won't miss out on the field as they make their way forward out of their 7 metre zone, making their way up to the 10 metre zone, just a metre or two away from no dummy half there as well. On the 10 metre zone at this stage. Gold Coast 1, Waikato yet to score. It's only early 3 minutes in the first half, 10 minute halves here at Rotorua International Stadium. Gold Coast controlling at the halfway mark into Waikato. This will be the last. Dummy half will have a run. Gets through. Good dummy. Excellent. Looking for the support here. And the try will be scored by the number 9 for the Gold Coast. 2 tries against Waikato in a matter of only 3 minutes. As you see the One Foundation replay. That's a good little run here from the dummy half here. A little scoop and a little double. Goes between the 2 players. Looking for some support, and just like that, well done. Waikato ball rolling up to the 10 metre, just moving on through with their play. That's touch 1, touch 2 there. 3, keeping the ball in hand, that's 4, 2 more to go. Do they use the width of the field and see what they can do out there? 1 man out wide there with 2 overlap. 1 more to go, 5th and last, here we go. Good defence from the Gold Coast coming forward. And that will be last to go now, it is. Little skip pass over the top there, looking like a basketball pass, which local Gecko Productions have a stream of that as well. If you've been here over the week with the tournament that's been held here in Rotorua, you can still watch some of that on their YouTube as well, as Gold Coast moves it across the width of the field. Nice little inside pass there from the GC, moving things across. There goes the young man with the orange shoes. Gets it over the halfway, little step off the left foot. Moving on back through the back line. Awesome little run there, dummy half. There's their last. Looking for support play as well. Out it goes. young men showing some good skills here, these young boys in both teams. Waikato with the ball at the moment, trying to work out using the width of the field. Ooh, very daring on that first pass in their own half, and they've got to try and make it up to the 10-metre line. They're only about a couple of metres away to get over that. Rolling out the subs. Waikato bringing on fresh players. We'll move it back to the right-hand side. Ball goes to ground, unfortunately, dealing with these conditions. Good to be in the warmth here in the commentary box, where it's not too bad considering what I can see out the window. That range just opened up once again as it turns up here as we continue on the play. Trying to open up the gap, so the youngsters from the Gold Coast leading 2-0 at the moment. Here we go. Last play, skipping, going around that gap's looking pretty wide open there. Gets it out wide, the overlap pretty well says it all, and it's been cleared by the referee on the far side. That will make the Gold Coast Māori Sports 3-0. I tell you what, Waikato will ball in this heavy rain. You can see it on the live stream. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The sky has opened up. Don't know what it is for the third annual year. This tournament seems to bring that wet weather, which is unfortunate. Last play there as well from the team from Waikato, so the ball will hand over to the Gold Coast. As you see a little bit of drizzle sneaking on through as well, so we'll continue on with play, but the ball does go to ground in wet conditions. You do feel for these youngsters that are out there, boys and girls, who have to deal with this. That's a brilliant run, but the touch is just as good. That's a real good run there from the Waikato player, but the toucher backed himself to get into the play. Waikato in the 7, working out, bringing the Gold Coast Māori Sports out to the 7-metre line. They got to roll forward. Well picked up by dummy half, offload. Good defence coming up. The front's up against Waikato. Waikato ball to ground. Dummy half accidentally slips, and that's no surprise in these conditions. Gold Coast trying to work it to the middle of the field here. This is the finals field that we're broadcasting live from here at Rotorua International Stadium. Good direction there from one of the players from the Gold Coast, telling us play where to go forward and mark it. Let's make some yards up there. Let's get to the halfway. Brilliant play here from the Gold Coast young team as well as they move into the halfway in the 10-metre. Look at the speed from the dummy half there as well, but it will be a penalty as the number 12 was ruled offside to make that touch. He wasn't quite back the metres, but also initiated the touch, but the Gold Coast played very well. Great running dummy half run there by the 12. He gets the ball, takes it up to the 7-metre line. Working around which way they're going to go, left and right. It's going to work out right. There's that overlap out once again. It looks like one player's calling the touch, but the ref on the far side says, waves it away with the right arm. That's a try. Gold Coast gets in for their next try. They take it back to halfway one foundation. We'll show you that replay. Pretty straightforward. Had the overlap, 2 men on the one there as well. 1 forward from Waikato coming forward. Here's the touch there. And out wide the overlap, but he doesn't need it. Stretches out the length of his arm, the range he reach. Gets him over the try line as Waikato comes back. Touch 2. Little bobble on the ground, which is unfortunate for the young team from Waikato. Gold Coast will get the ball back with 1 minute to play here in the first half. The Gold Coast moving around there. Now they just got to control the ball. They've got the game in control. They're 4-0 going into the half in these trying conditions, but the ball will come on through back to Gold Coast. A couple more plays to go. As the rain has eased to a little shower at the moment. A couple of showers here in Rotorua out wide, using the width of the field. 2-man overlap there, brings it back to the inside. Gold Coast wants to work it out. 30 seconds to go. Nice ball delivery. And that will be the handover. Waikato having good control here as well, knowing they're definitely going to have to score in that second half with only 17 seconds to go here as they make their way to their sub box. Rain to ease, so someone's turned the tap down just a little bit as you approach half time, moving the ball right through to the middle. One more play to go, I would guess, for Waikato before the hooter goes, and that will be half time. Fifth and last. And there's your last play. Waikato controlling the ball. Ball hand, good little run for the gap, and he doesn't quite get there. Oh, Speedy Gonzalez got shut down there all of a sudden there by the Gold Coast. They lead 4-0. That will bring us to the halftime break here at the Whetū Anamata Rowdy's Touch Tournament in Rotorua. Back again for the second half, the continuation of the Waikato taking on Gold Coast. Māori sports team as well. Waikato ADAH is what this team's known by now. Look at that, eh? The sun's come out for the second half. Let's see what happens. Scoreline 4-0 at half time in Rotorua as we get underway. The Gold Coast showing a bit of energy in their first play, and just like that, dropped the ball on the 10-metre line. Waikato have to score first to get into this game, to see if they can turn things around. Day one of the two-day tournament here in Rotorua International Stadium, and already the over-the-mark step is ruled by the referee. Big mihi going out to all the referees who are here across all games today as well. And again back tomorrow for day two of the tournament. 10-metre line, the Gold Coast scoops in dummy half. Pretty close to just about being forward there on their play there, but they move it across to the centre field there as well, and wave out to the cameraman up there on top of the scaffolding as they do a wonderful job here providing you the pictures at home wherever you are watching on the YouTube. Waikato with the ball. This touch run. Subs are going to run all the way across. Roll out a few more fresh legs to come back on for the continuation of their second set here in the second half. Rolling across to the middle of the field here with Waikato. Working down. Getting closer and closer over the 10-metre line. Still got a bit of distance as Waikato try and execute. Continue on the play, and that will be the handover. As you can see, the social media advertising on the live stream, the YouTube, the Instagram, and the good old Pukumata Facebook as well. Gold Coast hot on attack, getting already up to the over the half of Waikato at the moment. The ADAH team as well, the Gold Coast Māori Sports, making some real good meters on that attack, and that set of six moving up through the yards. Is the dummy half as he walks around looking around the outside. Big overlap, that's over the top pass, and I think that's definitely gone forward as well. Picked up there by the referee in the middle of the field. Is Waikato have to come back here. 8 minutes to go in this half. It was good to see the whānau still here supporting on the sideline, being positive considering the trying conditions they've had to sit there and endure, whether it be the strong winds blowing the umbrella or the umbrella just covering them and keeping them nice and dry out of the weather. Mixed bag today of weather happening around the tournament throughout today as you get the competition up and going. That was the fifth and final for Waikato. Gold Coast will be back with the ball, making their way through to just about the halfway as they roll off the subs. What you can see on these close-up shots, also their whakapapa at the bottom of their nice tihate in that. You can see also the iwi hapu, but good to see them doing a haka, and good to see them practicing that as well before and getting ready for these games that they play in, whether it's under 10s, 12s, 14s, 16s also coming up as well as they prepare for the big tournament in Hopu Hopu, the older age groups. Good little step in and out, but a hand over there. We'll see Waikato get the ball. Waikato trying to work their way out of their own half, making their way up to the 10-metre line, which is just in front of them, only a metre or so away. Couple more players just sneaking around the back door as well. It's a good run, brilliant run there, and that's the try. That's what I was talking about. We'll see the ADAH team from out of Waikato score. Now the rain has turned up with a great, brilliant dummy half run there. As I was talking about, that's what they needed, a bit of magic from an individual player. As you can see, it builds up to that, and here he is, what I'm talking about, the dummy And on his way through, showing he's got a bit of speed. Inside it goes, and there's the try. His Gold Coast gets us back up and going. Tap on the halfway line. Thanks to One Foundation for the for the replay there as well. As we see Gold Coast moving their way through. Getting closer to that 7 metre line, 4-1. Nice little left foot step. Oh, nearly got there. Did he get a score there? I would guess he has. Well done. To the disappointment of the Waikato player, you see him shake his head and put his hand up to his head, and he knew he had him but missed him and didn't touch him, and the number 12 scored a brilliant try. I think it was it is the 12 who just steps off his left and right, sees the gap open. Goes back to a short little step there, stands there, steps up to play number 10. The number 10, unfortunately, I think may have been looking for where the line was. As Waikato get hot on attack, it's 5-1 at the moment. Waikato ADAH with the ball in hand. As they get closer to their try line, they want to try and get back in there, score another try under 5 minutes to go here in that second half. Hand over time, 5 touches. Gold Coast looking pretty sharp at the moment at this stage as well, and controlling their ball, running through to their sub box as well. Gold Coast controlling their ball in the wet conditions, the rain's turned up. Out wide, big overpass, and look at the speed. Unfortunately doesn't go to a player, which is unfortunate, and it's going to be another set of 6. Maybe ruled by the referee. No, he's ruled the ball has gone down to ground. The players actually thought the ball had touched one of the Waikato players from the Gold Coast, but the ADAH are hot on attack. 10 metre line, getting closer to the Gold Coast line. They make it to the halfway, rolled out the subs. Waikato make it to the 10. The ADAH want to score another try. 3.5 minutes to go here in Rotorua on the finals field at the annual tournament. Unfortunately, ball goes to ground. Gold Coast knowing that they're up by 4 at the moment. 3 minutes to go, just over 3 minutes to go. Making it through to the halfway. Ball rolls forward. I think the referee on the side may have picked that one up, so they are going to deem that as the ball rolling off the mark going forward. Well refereed. Waikato ADAH wants to move the ball to the middle of the field. They're getting down close to the halfway where they start. Off they go, driving forward, making yards, trying to get to that 10 metre line. Inside little pass, they're over the 10 metre line. Great little run here as well. The ADAH team controlling their ball, trying to get over the line. As we see Gold Coast strong on defence, 5th and final. Moving across, trying to get the overlap. Oh, great intercept there as well. Great shutdown there by the Gold Coast winger. And unfortunately slips through the hand. That's the conditions that they are playing in. The wet conditions. Waikato with ball in hand at the moment. Just trying to control everything at this stage. And they need to score next. 2 minutes to go. 4-point ball game. Gold Coast 5. Waikato ADAH 1 at the moment. Young man tried to step through and dive over the corner there. Great shot there, covering the defence as well as the attack from Waikato. The number 10 there brings it back to the 7 metre line. Tamiha back to the number 10. 4 has it, and unfortunately just goes to ground there as well. 2 minutes, under 2 minutes to go. The coach be thinking, let's shut this game down. We're up by 4. And lost the control of the ball, I would guess. But the touch was made first before the player went down to get the ball down. Waikato ADAH still with the ball at this stage on the 7 metre line, trying to work out which way they're going to go. Right hand side. Keep moving across the right hand side of the field. They know they got the overlap there. There's a young man out wide. And unfortunately the ball goes forward with a roll on the ground and a bit of a skid by the player along there, the link player. 1 minute 10 to go. Gold Coast had this game in the bag. 5-1 at the moment. Great little decisive move there by the player from the Gold Coast. Puts the ball down, picks up and goes as they move through to the middle. Little dummy one. They're reminding me of looking like an Adi Savia dummy all of a sudden. Out to the Gold Coast players as they roll into the sub box. Under a minute to go in this game's second half. Nice sort of drive here. As you can see, the umbrellas up show it is a wet day here in Rotorua at the fields. Last play, Waikato ball. They should just about get the last play here. 6 plays and it just about wraps up full time. Waiting for their hooter to go as they spread across the field over towards the sub box. One more play for the Gold Coast. Bit of a drop there in the wet conditions at dummy half. The Gold Coast get over the 10. They want to spread it across the field. You can hear the coaching staff asking to move that ball across. And that is full time. Game is over. 1 play to go. Waikato will try and shut this down. Gold Coast will go away with the win. That is going to be full time. 10 minutes up. 5. Gold Coast Māori Sports. Waikato ADAH 0 as that rain just kind of settles in at the moment here at Rotorua International Stadium. 5-0. Oh no, it wasn't. Sorry, it was 5-1 I think. 5-1 yeah, to the Gold Coast over Waikato at the moment. So handshakes all around to the referees. Awesome to see this great sportsmanship. Awesome to see the wonderful support of those whānau who's still here, as you can see in the background with the umbrellas. Doesn't matter what weather it is, they'll be there to watch their grandchildren, their sons, their daughters, nieces, nephews, their whanaunga out there enjoying themselves over this tournament.